Ferrari. Since 1947, that is, just 2 years after the end of World War II, the Italian automaker has been writing its name, emblem of the Rampante Horse, in the history of the automotive industry and motorsport with its super machines. What was then a small factory born from the dream of creating an exclusive competition vehicle in a country that was rising from the ashes, has become, over 7 decades of existence, a symbol of made in Italy throughout the world. And among so many legendary models, we have selected some outstanding models of the Italian brand, true machines that carry with them the dream and exclusivity of what continues to be, for many, the best car brand in the world. Check out Ferrari 125S. The list starts on March 12, 1947, when Enzo Ferrari launched the 125S. The first car with his last name. The sports car had 2 seats, a V12 engine with about 120 horsepower and weighed 650 kilos. According to factory data, the top speed was 210 kilometers per hour. The history of the Cavallino Rampante brand began with that first test drive on the streets of Maranello, intended only for use on the tracks. The gearbox had 5 gears. Ferrari 166 Inter. 2 years later, in 1949, the model that became the company's first car that could be used on the streets appeared. The 166 Inter carries a curious fact. The number 166 refers to 166 successful race cars from the brand on the tracks in previous years. With its 2.0-liter V12 engine of 90 horsepower and the gearbox had 5 gears, it was the first great success of Ferrari in the world market, produced between 1948 and 1950. Ferrari 250 GT California Spider. Perhaps the most iconic of all, the 250 GT is arguably one of the greatest models in Ferrari history. Made between 1958 and 1962, the 3.0 and 240 horsepower V12 model is one of the most valued and expensive cars in the world at auction. Ferrari 250 Testarossa. Its 3.0-liter V12 engine was responsible for the gold medal at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1958, 1960 and 1961. There were 34 copies produced, one of which was sold in 2014 for $39.8 million. That's right, $39.8 million. Ferrari Dino 206 GT. The name of this model was in honor of the son of the founder of the brand, Enzo Ferrari. The 2.0 V6 engine had 180 horsepower and the gearbox had 5 gears. In 1969, there was a new version, the Dino 246 GT, whose wheelbase grew 6 centimeters and the V6 engine went to 2.5, with 195 horsepower. The gearbox has always been a 5-speed. Ferrari 365 GTB4 Daytona. The 365 GTB4, nicknamed by lovers of the Daytona brand, had a 352 horsepower front 4.4 V12 engine, fed by 6 Weber 40 carburetors. The gearbox was a 5-speed. It was replaced in 1971 by the 365 GTC4 and was the last Ferrari car before the brand was acquired by Fiat. Ferrari 288 GTO. The model, which had 272 units produced, is considered Ferrari's first super sports car and a precursor to the F40. Initially, this car would have 200 units to homologate the competition version, which would compete in Group B of the rally that ended up extinct that year. Its engine was a 2.9 bi-turbo V8, the brand's first, that yielded 400 horsepower. Ferrari Testarossa. Produced between 1984 and 1996, it was the most powerful of its time with a rear 5-liter V12 engine that delivered 390 horsepower. The gearbox was a 5-speed manual. The name of the car means red head, which represents the color with which the head cover of the racing cars of that model was painted. It became more iconic for appearing on the Miami Vice series in the 1980s. Ferrari F40. Model built to commemorate the 40s by an Italian brand. Sold between 1987 and 1992, the F40 was one of the two major esportivos of all times and the last car to receive the approval of the chef and founder Enzo Ferrari. Disegnata in the Pininfarina study, a F40 Tinha engine V8 biturbo de 3 liters, which delivered 478 horsepower. Ferrari F355. Produced between 1991 and 1995, when Ferrari became more than a super sports car brand, adding more luxury to its cars. The F355 is one of the company's modern icons, with 11,000 copies sold during the period, making it one of the biggest sales successes of the 70 years. Its engine was nothing less than a 3.5 V8 and 380 horsepower. Ferrari Enzo. The new supercar was a tribute to the head of the company. Produced between 2002 and 2004, the super sports car had an impressive 6.0-liter central V12 engine with 660 horsepower and a top speed of 350 km per hour. The 6-speed exchange is no longer manual and has adopted the butterfly system as in F1, and the interior is no longer Spartan as in the F40 and F50. Ferrari 458 Italy. The model, produced between 2005 and 2009, was a mixture of technology and brutal power. It was the most powerful V8 ever produced by the brand, in the 4.5 engine. It delivers an incredible 570 horsepower FF. In 2012, a watershed model emerged that broke with the company's paradigms. Ferrari FF. The model was the first Ferrari for 4 adults. The engine, a 660 horsepower V12 6.3. The model caused controversy for using a 4-wheel drive system, technology condemned by brand purists. Ferrari LaFerrari. It is the brand's first hybrid technology model. The combination of an 800 horsepower rear 6.3 V12 engine with a 163 horsepower electric motor delivers a combined power of 963 horsepower. The transmission is automated with 7 gears and a maximum speed of 350 km per hour. With 499 units, it is still in production, but copies have already sold out. LaFerrari Aperta. The convertible super sports car with hybrid technology combines gasoline and electric engines for performance. The car, which celebrates the 70th anniversary of the Italian automaker, uses the same 963 horsepower hybrid V12 as the closed model and still needs just 2.5 seconds to reach 100 km per hour. Ferrari SF90 Stradale. The car's name encapsulates the true significance of all that has been achieved in terms of performance. The reference to the 90th anniversary of the foundation of Scuderia Ferrari underscores the strong link that has always existed between Ferrari's track and road cars. A brilliant encapsulation of the most advanced technologies developed in Maranello, the SF90 Stradale is also the perfect demonstration of how Ferrari immediately transitions the knowledge and skills it acquires in competition to its production cars. These were some of the Ferrari models. Which one did you like the most? Leave your opinion in the comments.